live. Welcome back, everybody, to Dimensions Break, episode 5. Would anybody care to give us a little bit of a recap if they could?
Shit's fucked.
Yeah.
I opened the wrong recap notes.
Yo, this motherfucker's notes. Yo, that's my goat right there.
There they are. Let's see. I remember something about burglarizing a vending machine.
Oh yeah, getting
No.
dogs to chase us.
Don't forget us parkouring out of a car and that going swimmingly while Leech just buckled himself in.
Okay, so yeah, okay, it's coming back to me. So we fought Mr. Green, and then we kicked his ass, retired for the night back at our Chateau de Mysticism creation lady. And then we went to the next world where a large tornado chased us, and we tried to start a car and couldn't. Got thrown through the air. Yeah, Leech buckled himself in. Most of us bailed out. Then we burglarized a vending machine for magic cigarettes, I believe. And then found an oasis as dogs chased us. But the oasis ended up being a giant mimic. And 3 of us are falling in its mouth, and 3 of us have ran away. And I think that's where we left off.
Yeah, 3 of us are watching this happen like, oh no!
Yes. I will now zoom out the screen just so you guys can see a little bit more.
I did that without the notes.
Wow. You know what? Feel free to have an inspiration. You might need it. So, here comes down not to the question, but to the concern. Do we enter into the group that has gone down, or follow the group that has chosen to leave? I think we go with the group that is being currently swallowed. Which means... That's the one I want to play. Yes, it is. So,
Got some bumping tunes.
we come back to Shorsey, Leechee, and Tommy that have been tossed into this Oasis mimic's mouth. Currently, they're falling and falling and falling, what you would guess to be 10 feet, 30 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet. You've been going at it for, I won't say a while, but you've been falling for at least a good bit. Do any... No, Tommy.
Somebody got it. It was like I can't scream in Shorsey's voice.
And as you guys continue to fall down, I'll say this: do any of you guys want to do anything? And this is what I'll say: you guys want to do anything after I explain this part? So, as you guys are looking down right now, probably coming in at, I would say, almost 100 more feet, so it's pretty much coming in fast. But you could see what you would guess to be maybe the stomach of this thing, as you see what could potentially be some rocks in one area, a kind of broken ship in the middle, and more than anything, acid all around, which you would guess to be an acidic stomach, per se. There are a couple of places you guys can fall to. But I would like to ask you guys, if you were to fall into these areas being that of what looks to be almost more of like flesh that has been kind of like above the acid level, which looks like you might take some fall damage, but it looks like it would at least cushion the fall potentially. Or if you guys have a different idea.
I'd like to make a suggestion. Would I be permitted to see? I've still got that cloak that lets me kind of spread it open and glide a bit. Could I make any sort of acrobatics or dexterity check to try and not only just open it, but also try to grab another person falling with me to try to shield them from damage?
So you don't have to do anything outside of just use your reaction to pull it out, because they're like spreadable wings and it's your armor, not your cloak.
Gotcha.
So
But I'd also like to try and grab a hold of another person and
Yeah.
glide
So
down with them.
yeah, so if you want to do that, obviously with two people it would be a harder check I'd have to give you, but if you're just trying to grab one person, I would say it would be yeah, you know what? It would just be a simple simple strength save. Just holding on to them.
Okay. I'd like to maneuver my way over and try to grab hold of Leechee, because if I recall, that man's on kind of low health.
Yeah.
All right. You said a strength check.
Strength save.
Strength save. Okay. Ooh.
You didn't pass, but it wasn't specifically a failure, as you go to Leechy, and as you try to grab him, he doesn't weigh as much as you would think at first, but it's just enough for you guys to both be kind of tilting a little bit towards maybe like the left or the right side of this stomach, a little bit more towards the acid, um to where you guys basically have a choice. One of you would land potentially on one of the meat cushions, and the other one would land in the acid next to it.
Drop me into the acid.
No, I'm cannonballing into the acid, I guess.
Can I? Might be a little wonky or weird. Could I use deflect missiles to push them more so that they would aim more towards the land? I'd have to use a key point.
What are you like not caring about yourself?
Yeah, like my main focus right now is to make sure they're okay before I worry about myself.
Yeah. Yeah, you said you want to use a key point for that?
Yeah, so I'll use a key point to use deflect missiles and kind of try to navigate them more to where they both land on the land instead of in the acid. If I could find my key points, there we go.
Basically, the winds start to pick up and move Tomby a little bit more to the right. That way, that he also lands outside of the acid. However, in doing so, you are not looking at where you are going, as you pretty much land right in the middle of this broken ship. And now, we are going to do something here. Okay, so you are all on this map. However, the people that have very small icons, pretty much I'm just allowing you guys to roam around, look at the map, and do whatever you want. Your icons are there just to see things. So, welcome to the Mimic Stomach.
The mimic stomach.
Man, it smells worse than rations.
Oh, my head.
I like how tiny our icons are.
That's why I said so that way you guys could go look around, you guys could do whatever. Um so I'm going to first of all for it was a pretty long fall. You didn't necessarily take much for fall damage, Shorsey, as comparative to the fact that you landed kind of within a bunch of wood.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I hear tetanus is lovely this time of year.
only six piercing damage, as pretty much some wood has like pierced, not like your gut completely, but has pierced like the side of your gut.
Fuck.
I see. Okay.
Had to get one out.
I like how you say you see, you didn't even see the other side.
Oh, I see a tiny little icon now.
Yeah, I know. I'm exploring.
To let him go.
Ooh, hey, sit on one of our shoulders and you could be like that fairy from Zelda.
Hey, look!
Listen!
Listen!
Hello!
But now, you guys are in the mysteries of this stomach, per se. And as you can see all around, of course, there's acid and plenty of bones in the acid that are at the probably more near the bottom, like slowly disintegrating. Outside of that, there are some rocks in the chest over on the right, and a couple of areas that it looks like, actually, one area that looks like the acid is flowing to, and one area the acid is not flowing to. However, Shorsey, what's your passive perception?
Oh no. 11?
Fantastic. So, as we are getting into it, Shorsey, you are too busy looking, trying to fix yourself out of this wood puncture in your side, and as you look up, you see in front of your face. Oh, that's the wrong layer. No.
La Conjura.
Here we go. Some type of rat man looking you straight in the face.
Oh, hi. You must know Chloe.
What? No.
Am I able to see this also?
Oh yeah, he's very visible.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, don't find me in my lovely little cave down here. Look, I'm sorry. I should restart. I haven't had communication with anybody in years. It's almost exciting.
You're welcome.
Thank you, I think is the appropriate response, but you may call me Straven. I used to be bigger than this. As he kind of shows you kind of like some of his like rib cage, kind of like showing like he's like anorexic basically, like he hasn't been eating that well. But down here we don't get the most of substances. Except for some of this lovely stuff. As he goes to proceed to scoop up a little bit. Like when I say scoop up, I mean like claws dig into this kind of meaty flesh. As he picks it up and you see the blood just dripping off of it as he eats a bite of it. Some of the whole nutrition down here. Be careful though. This can drive a person nuts. Nuts. As he kind of skitters around and goes inside inside one of the parts of the ship, of the wooden ship.
You guys heard that, right? Fucking weird rat guy talking.
Yeah. I just hope he doesn't eat us. Or becomes a cannibal.
Ah! As he says as he comes back out. For you, Mr. Man with yellowish hair? As he basically is showing you rags, and it's like they're not clean rags, I'll just say that. They look like doo-doo rags put together.
Thanks. I don't is it a present or is this like
No, silly,
you
it's to
want me
go
to-
on here, as he places it on your wound.
Oh, Jesus fucking die.
It's a shame the doctor is safe at the moment.
It's
That's fucking gross.
it's even more of a shame that you might have gotten some diseases from that. Who knows? But that's of no interest now. As for
That's an
Even,
infection. That's an infection.
as for Even, just once have some company for a little bit before you all, well, probably kick the buckets like the rest.
So I'm guessing you've never found a way to get out of here.
There are, well, people who have tried. They've gone that way. Whoops, what's this way? They've tried going down that way. They've tried going up this way. No matter where they go, they don't come back.
So like they don't come back because they got out of here or because they don't come back because they died?
You know what? I'm not sure. Ah. So,
Well, that's a lot of fucking help.
oh, thank you. I think of myself as a helper of sorts. So,
And
what
what's your
are
name?
all of you doing down here? Oh, I've said my name. Scriven.
Raven.
Scriven. Well, I like to think of myself as the Rat King, but that's no more. What brought all of you down into the Oasis stomach? Ooh, let me guess. The Oasis.
Well, the tongue.
Yeah, I should have known as soon as the dog stopped chasing us that the area wasn't safe.
I guess the real question is how the hell do we get out of here?
Well, there isn't. At least not that I've tried.
Oh, so you have tried to get out of here.
Once. And from that, it was futile. Futile.
Well, which direction did you try to go?
He unironically points up.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
In either case, I wouldn't suggest doing certain things down here. You see, this whole place is alive. Who would have guessed, right? And because it's alive, it can tell when you're doing things you're not supposed to. So don't. That's my suggestion. Just stay with me, and let's have a chat. For eternity.
He's not as cool as Chloe. I don't want to hang out with him for eternity.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? I'm a perfectly curious person.
Well, I didn't say there was anything wrong with you. I just said you weren't as cool as our other rat friend. That's all.
You have other rat friends? He proceeds to start to sniff you.
Meanwhile, Chloe up on the surface probably bristling like part of her nose like someone just called me a fucking rat. That person will be dead by morning.
Dead. Oh my goodness. I think I do smell another rat. One of a different breed. Where did you say you came from?
Up there.
Ah, from freedom, of course. Oh well. It's not like it matters. We can't get out of here anyways. No getting out, no getting out, no, no, no. He just starts
Hey,
pacing around now.
Hey, how big is this half of a wooden ship? Like, are we talking like just a little rowboat kind of deal here, or are we talking something a little bigger?
It is, in a lesser way of saying this, kind of a little bit how it looks, to where it's not specifically a huge ship, but it would be like, if you could give it a rating, I would say like a medium-sized ship, but not like a small raft or nothing like that. But at the moment, with the way it's broke, it's not usable. However, if you were to want to use any of the wood on it, that's a potential.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Out of character here, we've Tommy actually had. I don't think he has carpenter's tools on him, but he's got proficiency in those. I want to say maybe. Yeah, what I'm saying is, let's break off some chunks of ship and use them as rafts for the time being.
Oh yeah, I've got a crowbar. That might help.
Yeah, break off some planks so we don't, some big ones, so we don't gotta. I don't know how deep this acid is, and kind of don't want to find out.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me find it in my bag. Yeah. Okay. Yep. There it is. And Shorsey will start prying away boards.
I'd help, but I'm kind of trapped here.
Same here.
I gotcha.
Trapped? Why are you trapped?
Well, I don't think I can cross that. I don't think we can walk into that acid, can we? At least not without ending up like the bones down there.
I mean, if you're very quick about it, you could traverse. But it is still a slow, painful way to go.
Wait, do you know how deep this stuff is?
only about 5 feet. Or maybe 60. Who knows?
Got a hammer too. We could I could try to hammer these boards back together and make like a makeshift bridge.
Hold on, Olivia. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Okay, I'd like to. Tommy's gonna walk right to the very edge of this flesh island, and I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and make that that jump. I think it says 10 foot there. Yeah.
You may attempt. Actually, I think you even need to attempt. I think you just do it.
Oh, okay. If I don't need it.
If I'm not mistaken, 10 feet is pretty much like the minimum for. Even if you were to do a running jump, you would make it.
All right, that's then. Yeah, I'll do a running jump then for sure. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't. Okay, I thought that'd be harder.
Hold up a second. As you were to jump and you got to like the edge of it, and you easily make it. The stomach rumbles a little bit. I'm gonna need you make me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Ooh, there we go.
Perfect.
How's a 21 for you?
You like, I would say you were about to fall, but you were already about to fall forward, so you didn't have any issue with getting into the acid at all. And Scraven comes out and is like, "Oh, the rumbles! I love the rumbles. That could mean more food."
Yeah. I don't know. Something tells me this thing doesn't eat very often.
The last time it rumbled, you guys appeared.
Yes, and how long ago was the last group of people?
Well, carry the 1, plus the 1, minus the 1, divide the 1, root the 1. How much do you add plus 1? No. 2. Yeah, 2. What are we talking about?
Nothing. Hey, what's in that box over there?
Oh, you. Why don't you go and find out?
Why haven't you?
Because that's my chest of valuables.
Oh.
That's my little
Oh, it's
secret
yours now.
stash.
Oh, what's in there?
Not very secret if it's wide open.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to go and find out.